Welcome back to Let's Play Galactic Civilizations 3. I don't think I can put this off any longer. The ship customization is so fucking fun. Look at all these parts. Look at all these bits. I keep going to design like a freighter or like a little scout ship of my own, and I just get so caught up in the good twin. It's like the opposite effect of a Kerbal Space Program, where every bit counts and every bit has a utility. It's so liberating to just have a ship where you, as long as you put the actual useful utility things on, you can do anything you want with it. You can make it 40 fucking miles long if you wanted. You'd probably crash your computer, but like, you could do all this stuff with it, and it's all perfectly fine. I've got a little Drengen bridge thing that I think looks cool. I think this part, I like it. I will be using it in many of my small craft designs. And then a random human bit that gives it this really cool feel to it. And I seriously could get lost. I have gotten lost already trying to do things, and oh man. So I'm not gonna be spending like whole episodes in the ship designer, but know that that's what I'm doing, and I don't know, I can't imagine it would be too fun to watch it if it went on too long. But this one, it's all it has to have is like scanners and stuff. Sensor mass. Double for not double the cost. See, that's nice. The only thing is, as a little crappy scout thing, it can't go hardly anywhere. That's the thing. If we're trying to design, I wanted to design a little scout fighter. I don't think this will be very useful. It won't cost too much. I don't know. I think if we just loaded up a cargo boat with scanners and just sent it off. But the thing is, there's pirates now, so you can't really do that. It's something to think about. I'll keep this design because I like the visual profile of it. I think it looks cool, and I don't know. This is the... Whoa. What did I put on this thing? Hyperdrive Plus. Just the regular Hyperdrive Plus, right? Yeah, this thing doesn't need a special... It's just being weird. Yeah, it's just being weird. There's one extra thing that we could... I can't conceive of... See, this thing only has 3 things on it that does stuff. The bridge section, the thing. I like that it doesn't have a function, because then you're not obliged to make it, you know, functional. You can go for style points. Okay, I spent way too long on this. It's the off the top of my head, Pathfinder 1. I have no clue if this will even be in any way useful. Also, I wonder about the size of the ship, because all we really need to do is design an actual freighter, and we could use the utility hulls like we've been doing previously, which I still think look really cool. But I kind of want to make something new that's cool, but that takes a while, so I am not going to make you sit here and watch as I do all this stuff. But I want you guys to know I am spending a lot of time just having fun with it. It's great. I love that they kept that. You can feel the spirit. This is where you could feel the spirit of Galactic Civilizations. So finally, I made a little freighter thing. And it'll be stops to make trade routes. Primary thing. We got a lot of range on it and a lot of speed. 6 moves per turn. Those cargo modules don't take up too much. Obviously, it doesn't have that much cargo, but like, getting there is going to be the concern. And we have the little pathfinder here that maybe it'll be handy. I might need to bump down the moves, unfortunately. Thing is, it kind of needs to be able to move because there's pirates out there, and I still don't have actual military ships. That should probably be something we work on soonish. And of course our standards here that are still good to go, I think. Yeah, they're still incorporating our design. So this is going to be a really decompressed episode of the Let's Play because we still have well, let's put it this way. There's some ground to cover still. So we're going to work on that, and we'll be back when... Okay, I do have to address, why is the game chugging so much on the Galaxy screen? Now, I'm certain there's lots going on, but we can't see hardly any of it, and yet I'm getting 15 frames. And if you zoom in, the situation gets better. So I guess staying relatively close to the ground really is the way to go, although it's inconvenient as hell. Clicking on the minimap though, that's handy. Anyhow, we're gonna do what we can to avoid pirates, and because we got some chasing us, as we'll recall. We'll do what we can to keep exploring. Well, basically, I'll cut back when like interesting stuff happens, or I'll cut back when, you know, there's something to report. Actually, I didn't quite notice that Prometheon down there. I'm glad I looked at the map. I think we have a new priority. Namely, to get down there and hold that with these defenders we just got against, like, pirates and stuff. Or at least try to. Yeah. Eject sounds unfortunate, but beeline for that Prometheon, and I'm gonna build a new ship, and it doesn't have to have, it has to have like, what's the range on these? They have 31 range and they can get it, so basically I can make a super fast constructor just run down there. So that's the plan. Pirate fleet continues to pursue the Independence. It looks like they're still actively locked on to trying to kill us. That's bad. I hope there's not a pirate nest up here. That'd be unfortunate. Lots of Durantium. We'll check the capsule. I don't think capsules are as likely to be, you know, combat situations. We need a planet to be right here, or we're so fucking hosed. There could also be something down here in Hyperion, and a more skillful player might have even been able to swing over and check it out. Also worth noting that our defender will lose the fight if it comes down to it. This one alone. I'm pretty sure the two of them would win against that pirate fleet. Also, they're probably going to be super slow to... Well, they will definitely be super slow to get there. Whereas the amount of time it takes to complete technologies is variable, and I'm not quite sure what's playing into that. We're approaching the anomaly. That is not a small chunk of change. Since we're back in the black, we're getting money now. Wealthy population will hopefully help that, and then... Dead world, but... Yes! Oh, that's gorgeous! That's just what we need. It's like a... Boomer and Crashdown finding water in BSG. It's, the situation's not similar, but, it's nice. Okay, so... Our priorities just changed. The pirates are right there. This could get messy. But on the other hand, The new dawn is ready, like this moment. Load 2.5 billion people and proceed without any delays to here. Range of 81, which is really... Actually, that's probably too good. We could exchange that range for more speed, which is what we might... You know, there's things to be worked out, but put a beeline in 10 turns, that planet. J Lethal, in 10 turns you die. Woo! Anyhow, off we go. Good luck to them. Yeah, I need a faster, because if our survey ship can reach it, what is the exact bounds? Yeah, it can reach these, and its range is 39. So I think my range worries... I don't think it works like I think it works. So, one moment. I also want to point out, it's very fitting that the Drengen colony ship and the Drengen troop transport are literally identical. I don't know. The Drengen are so one note, they kind of annoy me on that basis alone. But I don't know. This one should be very, very simple. Like, just... In fact, I'm pretty sure I made a colony ship with this exact... Like, this configuration looks super familiar to me. I think I did freighters on this or something. Anyhow, the colony dome, and then... It needs... 30-odd range. We'll spring for the better version of life support. 30-something... 39... We can afford to have a regular life support here, I think. 35 should be fine. If it's too short range, that'll make me that'll be a lot of money down the drain. But I think, and then everything else, hyperdrive plus. Come on. God damn it. All right, and I made a thing. Super long range, super fast. It's really damn expensive. I like Intrepid. That's actually a good... My other one was going to be Voyager. Not Enterprise. Not yet. I know you're idle. Just wait. Space. Just wait where you are. Once again, I really wish. There we go. Once again, I really wish this popped up. Okay, we should be way better for money right now. I definitely don't think any more of this will be necessary right now. Universal translator, we can hold that on. Better building. I mean, don't get me wrong, it's not bad. Surveys. I don't know. Let's get military shipyards. Let's just get our weapon systems. Let's figure out how guns work, just in case. I am massing, it's hard to see on the map, but I'm massing the Defender, the Guardian, and the Independence together. The goal of forming an anti-piracy task group. First actual squadron of ours. And so if the pirates come knocking, we will win that fight. Because we're going to go down and get this resource, because this gives new propulsion tech. I want that a lot. Yeah, I had to demolish one of my factories. You can't build over it while continuing to get the benefit from it, which is a shame. We are about to get idle ship. Oh, up there. And another source of Prometheon. Yeah, we want that a lot. Dare we go in the asteroids to see if there's more planets? Hell yeah. I don't know if it hurts us or reduces our moves or... Yeah, there's probably nothing. Idle ships. What's idle? Oh! You're done. Is there an option to tell me when this shit happens? Or does it just not? I don't know. Let's see. This thing is pretty fast. As predicted, it can get to both of these. Either one is good to get. I think we want the starbase down here so we can start freaking moving out. It's better to get this first. Just go! Oh, that's so good. Oh, that's so... The escorts won't be able to keep up, which will be a legitimate concern. We'll be fine. Alrighty. Also, yes, the Independence has been slowly repairing battle damage with the pirates, to the point where I might actually send them into combat. Also, up here, our little scout has reached the absolute edge of what he can do. However, I can upgrade him on the fly, which is a super, super, super important part of the game that I'm probably neglecting. Like, there's so many optimization things I could be doing. But this will give it more sensor range and more regular range. It will take 2 turns in which it is vulnerable, but it's vulnerable at all times, so... That's... It kind of breaks my brain a little that I can do that, but it is super handy. We're just massing our forces here for an encounter with the pirates down here, because we know they're down there. Also, by redirecting some of this spending from social to military, suddenly our manufacturing is even faster. Yeah, I finally figured that out. We're striking a good balance now, though. I'm not unhappy with how we're doing. And we currently have 2 points to spend. Everything gets more expensive the more we put into it. We'll figure it out, though. Where are the bad people? They're probably nowhere to be found now that we're actually looking for them like this. And of course the forge. Not 100% sure on where to put the starbase. Probably as far out as possible, because I know starbases extend range. And we'll have a colony here. Range will... we won't be stuck here forever, like we currently are. So that's good. Sorry this is a really fragmentary recording, but I'm spending lots of amounts of time just sort of dithering, looking stuff up, messing with the ship designer. Captured an ascension crystal. And we know this because of reasons. Well, so that's one more worry to add to our list. Another market center. Our income hasn't gone up, though. This place is supposed to be super, super profitable. But it also has to do research. Do we have... Hey, it upgraded! And it didn't even show me a notification over here. Yeah, this is a, this is officially my issue with the UI. Okay, we can get to a few other places. That's good. Shit, let's keep going in this direction. We might as well. Alrighty. We don't need to be right up close to it, because this is the range. But I probably will still build the station like here. Yeah, do it. Searle Starbase 1. I might give these guys actual names of some kind. Just a mining ring, please. Bam. And we now have Prometheon, which allows us to build better engines and stuff. That's good. There's the pirates. They probably just despawned or some shit. We're getting closer. Or they've moved up here. Wait a second. That's a different thing, Duranthium. I mean, we'll get it. If nothing else, I get the feeling we'll be able to trade these. Yeah, I'm feeling much better about things. Research. It is good that it reminds you. Okay, we know what guns are. Well, we know what lasers are. Accuracy. I love accuracy. It's just a bonus plus 10. Mass. Mass so good. I love miniaturization tech. I love it. Or the cost. Of the three, that's probably the one I'm least hype about, although it's probably the most useful. Knowing how things go for me. Okay, we need yeah, xeno-industrialization. We need to get these baseline techs down. God, the chop on this game. Also note the starbase itself has enough firepower to ward off random pirate fleets. That's really good. That could get annoying otherwise. We'll pass another turn. They're here. I saw them. Alrighty. Alright everybody, we found a substance that is so volatile that its existence violates the laws of nature. Scoop it up and put it in our engines. Grab more people. Now we can't just keep churning colony ships out like this. As you can see, we just won't be able to afford it. Also, as you can see, our ships are now fast, which means we will get over here double quick. I have to admit, I feel like the sound effects for like the sun and the nebula and stuff, they're cool. They're also kind of absurdly loud. Anyhow, this is a really fragmented video, but turns have been passing, and I've designed ships and upgraded them and made everything. Basically, we're entering a new era of propulsion, and I made something. I was sort of wondering if we only needed one Prometheon per ship we were building. No, you need one for every component that uses Prometheon, because it's so much better. If we had 4 Prometheon, we could make the best fucking ships ever. We don't, so I need to redesign these all real quick. Take off. There we go. This game is kind of weird. And somewhat the way it handles things is weird. Alright, still a cool design. I still quite enjoy it. But yeah, these things. We can only have one Prometheon drive. The rest needs to be like conventional drives. Which is okay, it's gonna make it more expensive. But that's how it goes. Yeah, we won't get as much speed out of these, because the Prometheon hyperdrives are just better. I guess what we can do is extend the range on the... Although this thing already has This thing can go anywhere, basically. It's expensive as hell. This will be fun. Honestly, this will be fine. Really, with the range we're gonna get, we could even do this, and then, there, now it takes 1 Prometheon. Yes, please override. Which is much more, because as it says, we can't have 2. So I guess I did spend a lot of this episode in the ship designer, because that's how I'm, whoa, so we can't do pluses. We can do regular convent drives. Or we could take down the range. I did use the smaller engines to put up some seriously badass range on some of these things. Like the freighters need this much range. But I think this is 12 moves. Oh, that's so good. Still, even just a bit of Prometheon has seriously revolutionized our transit system. As we get the trust too, the hope, basically all the things. Because I designed a whole I didn't override the previous designs, which is good. Oh, they're each separate things. I will say it's cool that the resources actually matter like this. Very neat. Let me guess. No, I can do 4 regulars. That's cool. Wait a second, was I using hyperdrive, yeah. I think the hyperdrive plus is just straight up better. Oh, it's the freaking... My mouse is behaving very strangely. I think it's about time to get a replacement. Anyhow... Wait a second, is there... This is a colony ship. It kinda needs the range. Honestly, it needs the range more than it needs the speed. Let's apply some... How do we apply... I don't know if symmetry is possible. There we go. Then we do this. I wonder what happens if we did... Yeah. Then things get wonky. Let's just keep it like this. There now looks... I love so many of the ship design options. I'm just gonna keep praising it because, wow. Alright, and it's a bit more expensive than what we're used to, but it's also very good. I'm just gonna keep upgrading this stuff. I don't think it's necessary to show you all this stuff. I wonder if we could build a better warship and upgrade, because my other thought was we could upgrade those slow-ass defenders to something with engines on it. Or can we? Wait. Yeah, no upgrades available. We need something pretty good, actually, to match this. I'll give it some thought. Anyhow, we continue to... We're almost to our next colony, guys. Almost there. I gotta admit, I actually kind of like what I've come up with for a little basic Drengen 5. We have a prototype hyperdrive and a Durantium gun that fires for like 8, and the standard laser is like 2. So these resources are really... Like, the other ones were good, but it was just like basic boosts. These ones really... Also, I feel like this thing should be massive on the frame, considering the fight. Basically a railgun ship. If I can find a great place for it. Maybe underslung? Looks a little ace. It would be weird to put it in front of the command deck. That's why I didn't want it up there, even though it kind of fit. Maybe spinal mount. We have Durantium in our area. We may be using it for stuff. But I think we discovered like more. So we're gonna have Durantium soon. So I want this thing ready to go, because it's kind of badass. Can I... Oh, it's the meld is gonna, the mesh is gonna weird. What if it wasn't quite as stupidly huge? Not a question I ask often of my weapon systems. It is kind of awkward that it's firing like above. If this thing was elevated, yes, this is really what I think about. I don't know. I absolutely love. Can I have just a box like, why not right above the bridge? Can I actually can't do that. And now this is clearly what you guys want to see. Maybe it is, I don't know. Durantium driver, a freaking excessive. Maybe not that excessive. That also looks weird to me. Alright, I just decided to put them on the side. And we'll just call this the Slinger 1. In battle. Basically this determines who they prefer to fight. I don't know, we'll just mark you as an interceptor craft. Our first actual warship. I think we have the resources to actually do this too. Maybe. Now could we possibly upgrade the anti-piracy force? No. Oh well. We have the cool design for when we finally get... Yeah, I knew we have some up there. We need more constructors, we need more stuff. Oh hey, colony ship. Very good. And with the launch of New Hope, I think this is a good place to end the episode. Next time on Let's Play Galactic Civilizations 3, we'll continue our expanding into this huge place we call the Galaxy. Fight some pirates. See you then.